Okay.
Where?
Phase 4, we're all going to stack up on her right side, and you're going to tank her right where she lands after the breaths. Is your preferred spot. If there's a lot of black stuff on the ground, you can move her a little bit further left, but keep her facing left. Everybody's going to stack right up in melee on her side towards the stairs. When she starts doing the big hit, it'll be a big swirly around her. We're all going to run back towards square or towards the stairs over here. I said square, but I didn't mean it. We're all going to run back over here, and it'll blow up. The further you are away, the less damage it does. Then we run back in, continue to DPS the boss. You do have to deal with encroaching shadows during this, and if you get encroaching shadows, you need to stay with your partner and run encroaching shadows out with whoever else is running encroaching shadows out. Tanks, the two of you should run out together. This doesn't mean you can stack in front of her, but you should run out together when that comes. If you don't, you'll be feared. Bad news. The final phase can be done where it's just one tank suicide. So the first tank, whoever holds her during 40% holds her until he dies, and then the second tank picks him up. Because that way you're dealing with one tank having all the stacks, and then you have a fresh tank to get more stacks after that one dies.
And don't forget, we have Dark Edge too.
Evasion tank.
It might come to that. All right.
Panda. Ankle.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Twilight breath. Annihilation. Twilight breath. Annihilation. Dark Gateway. Twilight breath. Annihilation.
Swear to God, Red, I'm gonna send you some WD-40.
Oh, I got killed by a cultist.
Annihilation. Twilight breath.
I thought I had them all.
Dark Gateway.
The casters like to come out late,
Yeah.
so they'll pick somebody.
Can I get a battle rose?
Twilight breath. Power of the Chosen.
First breath incoming, middle.
Decimator. Annihilation.
Second breath incoming, stairs.
Twilight Decimator. Annihilation. Twilight Decimator.
Third breath is far.
Shadowy Residue.
Okay, good job.
Dark Gateway. Twilight Breath. Despair. Twilight Breath.
Q keeps dropping his frickin'
gateway.
things in the middle.
Twilight breath.
Yep.
Tell your dad to drop them on the side.
Father, go to the wall.
Despair.
He wasn't here for the explanation. That was my bad.
Twilight
Trying to get them next to her, but they're not cooperating.
I need a dispel, please, if possible.
I don't show you stacks.
Dark
I've got
gateway.
20, it looks like.
Breath stacks or annihilation stacks.
Yeah,
Power
breath
Says
is different
corruption.
from the annihilation. Pick we don't have an eyeball.
Yeah. Next orb has to go to Swarfy. So.
Twilight decimator.
First breath, middle.
Middle. Get out of there.
Annihilation.
So I'll tank the ad, and then you pick up the orb.
Okay.
Twilight decimator.
Next breath, far.
Annihilation.
Next breath,
Twilight
middle.
Decimator. Shadowy residue.
It's the last breath, so tank, you're ready to pick it up.
Annihilation. Shadowy residue.
Grab the ad.
I did have the ad.
Zowie!
I got him.
Dark gateway. Twilight breath. Annihilation.
Try to pull him further away from that wall.
Shadowy residue.
Too much dark over
Shadowy
there.
residue. Twilight breath. Dark gateway. Twilight breath.
Incoming second phase. Turn her to
Fanatical
the side.
attention.
Everybody stack up melee range right here. Kill all fads.
Twilight breath.
Pop it, Rudy.
Yep.
And we ain't get a void out, did we?
Nope.
Heart of darkness.
Run away. Everybody as a group. Make sure you're
Twilight
next to
breath.
somebody.
Put a symbol on yourself, Fred.
And this is just tank it till we die, right?
Yep. Whoever's got it, thanks
Gotcha.
until they die.
Twilight breath.
Yep, Seffi.
Heart of darkness.
Run out. Encroaching shadow people stick
Twilight
together.
breath.
Oh, that's just mean, bitch. Breathed me while I was feared, so I couldn't put a defensive.
Aw.
Twilight breath.
Boy, this starts to tickle.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm at 44 stacks.
Shadowy
Ooh.
residue. Heart of darkness. Twilight breath.
Don't forget
Ammo!
those cookies.
I got her.
Yeah, you do. 51 stacks is apparently my
Yep.
Twilight breath.
We have a res tank.
Heart of darkness.
I'll hold it till after the.
I'm feared.
Twilight breath.
Yeah, you're gonna have to deal with that.
Nah, I'm down. Kill her. She's got 3%. Bubble up, elation.
Twilight breath.
Nah, elation's down. Go Wang.
Oh!
Heart of darkness.
I'll use Orphe.
And Wang.
Wang. Oh no.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no.
Twilight
Slippy.
residue. Shadowy
2%. God damn it.
This is like Vexiona all over again.
1.2%. Oh.
Oh.
1%.
Four.
Slurpy, you got this.
Four.
breath.
Slurpy, you got this.
Shut up!
Oh,
Damn it!
yeah.
1%.
If you guys had been quiet, I would have been okay.
Damn.
Did we have a? No, we didn't.
She's like, so much noise, I don't know what button to hit.
It was more I was trying to concentrate and people were starting to distract me.
Well, we can just blame Drizzy, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'll tell him in Discord. Hold on.
Where's
We had a 1.1% wipe, and it's Drizzy's fault because he wasn't here.
Can I put myself on follow with someone, please?
Yeah.
Because Celine needs me and I just gotta go quickly. Sorry, I'm going on you.
Okay.
Go
Good
ahead.
job for a third attempt.
Wow, second and a half.
Mm.
The first attempt was kind of blind, and I think we were at like 5 minutes till raid. Yeah, because if anybody's taking, the only people that should be taking breath damage are tanks.
Don't get stacks of void corruption, Dark Edge. Until phase 4, you should get no stacks of void corruption. We all get stacks of void corruption in stage 4. Or, yeah, phase 4.
That's kind of the enrage.
Well, it's killer before you die type deal.
Yeah. So she's really the DPS check for the raid.
There in that last phase, everybody got to see it, but you gotta run together. Gotta keep together. So the two people who get encroaching shadows need to try to stick together. That doesn't do a lot more damage to you for stacking. Just make sure you get out of it as soon as you can. It's better than being feared through it for 6 seconds, I think.
I was getting it for 3.
Okay, 3 seconds.
So the first time I popped right out of it, so that must have been Swarfy was right next to me, and then the next couple of times.
Well, it can also be dispelled.
Mm.
But yeah, you've got to be like within 5 yards of the other person to get, and you won't be feared.
I just texted
You have
Drizzy
to-
telling him it was his fault that we wiped.
Do you have to be within that circly thing?
It's like
If the
puppies,
two of
isn't
you
it?
have the circles, you have to be pretty close to each other.
Yeah, within the circle of
Yeah.
the other one? Okay.
So it's like puppies all over again.
Yep.
With
Yeah.
their damn fear.
For
Two-
those that know, it was last raid. They did a mechanic where you had to hug your
It wasn't last raid.
or last expand.
There you go. It was the last raid of last expansion, yeah.
All right, so everything like that, but no deaths in first phase. And I'll try to watch for if I'm getting my ass beaten up. And I'll remember to eat my food this time.
Yeah, all in favor of doing a GoFundMe so we can send Red, a case of WD-40.
Yeah.
Actually, those are mostly crickets that you're hearing now.
Yeah, that's just me having my window open.
I know what your chair sounds like by this point.
I do try to stay pretty still. Usually I would just mute during fights, but I actually call stuff out or set push to talk, but I'll never remember to press it.
5, 4,
Something won't
3,
get called.
2,
Mine's bound to my mouse button.
I have
Twilight breath.
abilities bound. to
Flippy
mouse
flippy.
I have it bound to my numpad. I have walk on my mouse
Annihilation.
buttons.
Caps lock for me.
buttons.
Twilight breath.
Crud. Almost got you pulled away in time.
Annihilation. Dark gateway. Twilight
Annihilation.
breath. Twilight breath.
Oh, Sorfi,
Yes.
Michigan cases now up to 33.
Oh fuck.
Dark
Is there any in Grashit?
Don't know. It literally just popped up on my wall.
Okay.
Did we tell Lucian to move?
That was my bad.
Power of the chosen.
Repo, there's a ball over here. It's in the shadow thing
Got
though.
it.
Twilight decimator.
Middle.
Annihilation.
Far.
Twilight decimator. Annihilation.
God, that thing is
Metal.
nice.
Twilight decimator.
Mm-hmm. Take her. Or take the ad.
Got it.
Annihilation.
She's coming.
How long did the orbs last, Red?
Don't know. I know you can usually hold on to them for a little bit, but
You click it,
Dark
Swarfy.
gateway.
Just rotate her a little
Twilight
bit and
breath.
click it, because that's what you use to get rid of the breath stacks.
I got it.
Despair.
and you have to finish the cast, so don't do it early.
Yep. Is that also friendly fire or no?
Twilight
Oh,
Yes,
yes.
Okay. I was just making sure. I didn't want anybody to be behind her or anything when I clicked it.
I mean, unless you're going to hit Elation, then it's fair game.
Usually you wait to use it until after the on a set of ads.
Okay.
Like if you need it,
But
you can
where-
just call for the taunt.
Twilight breath. Despair. Twilight breath.
New hair face soon.
Dark gateway. Power of the chosen. Twilight
middle.
decimator. Annihilation.
Stairs.
Twilight decimator.
Is yours still active, Swarfy?
No, I just blew it. That was at 20 stacks.
Oh, okay.
Annihilation.
But it did last that long.
Yeah,
Middle.
it did.
Twilight decimator.
Middle.
Okay, I will take this one and grab her when she lands.
Looking a lot better on our circle position.
Do not stand in front of her.
We got
Oh, they
future
were
ones.
still wandering around
Dark
from
gateway.
avoiding
Twilight
stuff,
breath.
so.
Pushing it now would be ideal. While we can kill these cultists.
If somebody can interrupt that one ritualist, thank you.
I mistimed it.
Got
it
it.
still got pissed off. So, and then you want to
Okay,
be
stack up on circle.
Twilight
Yep.
breath.
Lust or
Lust
hold?
on this.
Heart of darkness.
Run away.
Twilight breath.
Scoocher to the left.
Shadowy residue. Twilight
Yeah, you don't
breath.
have to run together unless she's doing the big AoE.
Heart of darkness. Twilight breath.
Bang yeah. Good time to start using health pots if you get low. And cookies.
Twilight breath.
Gotta run out, I've got the circle.
Yay! It still clear stacks.
Does it?
Yep.
Nice.
Heart of darkness. Twilight breath.
Looking good.
Very nice.
Good job.
Yes.
No deaths.
Nice.
3 of 4 on my Dragon's Heart. Then I can just start skipping y'all. All the way to the boss. Oh wait, what am I doing? That's a teleporter.
Yeah,
Hold
Does-
on,
say,
there's a
what's with the
teleporter.
anchor?
Does anybody want the chest piece? Dark,
Wait.
I think, would be the only one that could use it.
I got a chest piece too. I can't use.
I would take it just for that.
Come here, Dark.
Okay, down into the orifice.
I
Oh,
almost
why
got
shouldn't
on.
I have the same
That was-
idea?
Where are you going?
I'm
Wrong
jumping.
way, Elation.
No, we're taking the faster route.
Yeah, you're taking the shortcut if you ain't got a slow fall. Otherwise, just jump right down the center.
Down the center.
Can you show us where the shortcut is?
Run up onto the platforms where you fight the spider
Okay.
ads and
Oh, I
jump
see
down
where you're
straight
leaving
into it.
from.
We
Over
had
here?
issues with that last week.
And don't die.
Mm-hmm.
Right
I
here?
say, I had a 475, so it's not gonna do anything for me.
You have wings, Swarfy.
No, I was talking about the chest piece.
Oh, that was a pull.
Yeah, I must say there's still trash out.
Yeah, but it's only a little bit of trash, and you can teleport out once you're done with it. Make sure we put down what's it called? Soul stones, so that we ain't gotta run back. Stacking up on this guy, on these trash, really helpful for melee. If everybody stacks up, it's helpful for melee.
Wang,
Yes.
Jersey said you suck. Elation, he said you're cool.
That sounds accurate.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, on this one, just stack up on circle. So that these guys don't run too far away. Move out of stuff.
Let me die.
Just like as a full-time thing, or just right now?
Just right now. I'm just not slow fall thing.
I'm gonna say I put up Path of Frost to break your landing, so don't worry.
Oop, we got a new one.
I got him.
So we just jump
Alright.
down the hole.
Yep. Aim for the water at the bottom.
aim and pray at this point.
Nope, I missed.
Aw.
Hey, you missed close enough that we can res you. It's cool.
Okay, I'll just wait. Sorry about that.
It's cool. Nobody makes it on the first shot.
Okay, let's do our quick 5-minute right here, and then we'll get to whatever the hell this.
People from Legion should know this thing.
Totally different boss, but the same boss, but totally different mechanics.
Does he still whisper to us?
Ben's doing it the whole time.
No.
Yeah, he does. You will never be rid of.
I don't pay attention. I'm too much paying attention to where my freaking feet are in this fight.
I'm gonna go grab a drink.
We get Town Walking Wrath next week. That'll be fun.
just to see who's back.
I'm back.
It's waiting on Panda, it looks like, but I think she knows the fight.
Yeah, she should still remember it.
Got me by 20k somehow.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I know what's doing it.
What?
You got it, that 175.
Oh, my 475.
Oh, dear lord.
Yes.
Jill made it home.
Okay.
She left the hotel at 5 a.m. Vegas time, made it back by 9:15.
Oh.
Yeah, open.
Thank you. Oh shit, my other ring doesn't even have that one on it. It's got the 41.
Hi. You're fine.
Eh. It's got a niche
Okay.
on it. Fuck off.
Go ahead.
All right. We're going to start in triangle. This is a 4-phase fight. Basically, you kill him 4 times. Kill him, all the eyes open up. We have to kill the organ that spawns in each of these side hallways while keeping up kicks on each and every one of them. Real fun. Let's see. Swarfy will be on circle. Repo will be on star, if you can see it behind him over there. Tank swap is it's the frontal. He does a big frontal beam. You don't want to be in front of this guy. It's a huge cone. Hits you for a lot of damage. You can't take more than 2 of them, or you die.
That's what I thought about the puppy too, and I took both of them. Anyways, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, you want to take 2 and then swap. We're gonna all stay in the triangle area for phase 1 because every so often the all these areas will open up, an eyeball will appear, and beams will shoot at you. These beams leave a mark on the ground that silences and deals quite a bit of damage. Try to run these backwards towards the back of the room. Each time you get them, do not run left and right. That just eats up too much space. The more space we take up in this quadrant, the more space we have for the next one, the more space we have for the next one as we go around. When he dies the first time, the big mouths will open up. Everybody will run to the diamond run. We don't need a tank. We just need people to make sure they're kicking. Call out your kicks and interrupts for that. You need to spread out because we're going to get corrupting blood. It'll do an AoE around us. You don't want to stack it up. Tanks, you'll run to your eyes and you'll kick the as many of them as you can. Our tanks never had an issue kicking all of them. If you let it run,
Right down to the end of the cast.
yeah, you shouldn't have too big of an issue with it. If you do, just call it out. It'll be in a little blood that we have to kill. No big deal. Once we kill it, and tanks, you got to watch for this. Once we kill this, the eyelids will shut. And if you're stuck in there, you die instantly.
Now remember, we can't pick characters up and throw them. Well, most of us can't.
Speak for yourself.
After that, the organ we killed will still spawn an eye. We'll still have the ground stuff, but we'll be in the diamond area. And it'll start spawning bloods without being able to be kicked. These bloods have to be DPS down. We usually have 1 or 2 range do it. Melee don't go running around trying to kill them. We can start off by having I'll stay on them because I can multi-dot. What's another range that wants to do it?
I'll do it.
And me and Wang will kill those to start. If we start seeing us having some issues, we'll call out for some help. We'll kill them again. The eyes will open up again. Kill the next organ, move to the next spot, and repeat. On the 4th time he's down, there'll be a lot of blood spawning. We have to kill bloods. This is going to be where people will have to break off, kill a few bloods, get back on the boss. But the sooner he's dead, the sooner it's over. So boss damage over blood damage unless we get overwhelmed. Everybody understand? Basically, just stay in your quadrants. I'll call them out as we go. Previous quadrants, like when we move the diamond, triangle is still free game for ranged. Ain't nothing stopping you from being running around in this area because this is just free space. The only space you don't want to take up is melee because the tanks will need to move to there. So like when we're done Swarfy and you're on circle and we move to diamond, you should move to the triangle melee area so that the healers can reach you without being too close.
Okay. So just so I understand this, when we are tanking him, I'm on circle and Repo's on star? Or do we all stay on triangle for now?
No, when we start off, you'll be on circle, Repo will be on star because those are going to be your targets for kicks.
Okay.
And that'll also keep you from hitting us with the 180 cone.
And thought I'd put this out there real quick. Shut up, you stupid autoplay video. I don't know how many stores they have in the United States, but Walmart has said more than 4,700 stores will be open from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. beginning Sunday.
So they're not going 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
I know why. They're trying so they can
They're
restock.
trying to limit the spread. Yeah, that problem.
That and to help stock because I went last night and people were taking the stuff off the pallets as they were bringing them out. It was a fucking madhouse at midnight.
Well, Best was saying he was arresting. He had to
Yeah.
arrest people for stealing toilet paper.
Yeah, he arrested 3 people yesterday because they stole toilet paper.
They had to bring the police in up in Decatur to stop people from stealing and from stopping people from hurting each other over it.
Man,
If you have-
people are dumb.
If you
Mhm.
have questions or anything, just speak up. Not a very complicated boss, just long and a lot of damage going out.
And
Fell asleep.
depends on how many muscle relaxers she took.
Could have been that.
I'm here. I'm
Oh.
just,
Hey, I'd say the muscle relaxers are kicking in. You good, Panda?
Okay.
Well, don't push it, hon.
Push it to the limit.
Okay. For those that are about to die, we salute you.
We salute your sacrifice.
4,
This is a good time to
3,
pre-pot with single
2,
target potions.
1.
Bloodlust off the
Eye
start.
of Ny'alotha.
Yeah, it's a big fuck off beam.
Mhm.
Corruptor's Gaze.
Okay, here are the beams. Just watch your spawn on the ground. Try to run it backwards. Do not run
Eye of
like
Ny'alotha.
that.
Cat, go backwards. Do not come to me, please.
You see how our range has got
Your toy.
we
got
have spots inside the wrong quadrants now. We want to avoid that, Nick.
I take it they last the entire fight.
They do.
Eye of Ny'alotha.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, big fuck off beam.
Corruptor's
That's a
Gaze.
fuck your face.
You said purple side go to?
Yep. On this eyeball, we should be just about dead on him. We should start
I
running
have
towards
missile.
purple side because our stuff will be coming alive. Okay, there it is. I'll get first.
And then you said these we wanted to drop at the edge.
No,
Oh,
you
they
can
just-
just
okay.
be spread out. Just be spread out.
Oh, great. The bloods aren't tankable.
No, they focus. So if you do lose one, let us know. Oh no, you should be in there kicking, by the way. Do not
I didn't get
look
one.
at these things.
I got one free.
Okay. I got dots on it. If it gets into melee, just beat it down. Do not try to tank it if it's on you. Stuns will make it switch targets.
It's got 10% left. Get ready to get out.
I got it.
Okay.
Watch out running around with the corrupted blood.
Eye of Ny'alotha. Corruptor's Gaze. Eye of Ny'alotha.
Your toy.
I got him.
Eye of Ny'alotha. Corruptor's Gaze.
Again, melee, don't try to tank those if they're on you.
Is that your first one or second?
First one.
Eye of Ny'alotha.
There's 2.
Okay.
Eye of Ny'alotha. Corruptor's Gaze. Eye of Ny'alotha.
Okay. Run over to Star's ad. This time we'll have a tank over there with us. I got first.
This blood is after me.
Relation, can you get the second?
Yeah.
I'll get the third.
I always get second.
Cool. As long as we have enough to kill him.
Got a blood out over here.
Okay, I'll get the next one. We should probably get one more.
I can get another one if you need it.
I got it.
I'll get the last one if we have one more.
Okay, can I get Ny'alotha to start helping us with ad?
No.
Okay, rotate a little bit, tanks, so that we can stand in this spot.
Eye of Ny'alotha.
Don't forget, closer to purple's fine. Just don't try to eat into our circle space.
Corruptor's Gaze.
And that's everything on the fight, isn't it?
Pretty much.
Eye of Ny'alotha.
DBM sometimes tells you there's a mind control, but there isn't.
Your turn.
I got him.
When he's alive, or when he's up, do not
Eye of Ny'alotha.
stand too close to him. Don't know if I said that to melee, but
What's he do?
Corruptor's Gaze.
fucks you up. But you can run there if you're not, if he's not up.
Eye of Ny'alotha.
Your toy.
But I don't want to play with him.
Take your ball. Squeeze it and hug it and call it Wilson.
Eye of Ny'alotha.
They gave him a Wilson.
Yeah, they did.
Actually, unfortunately, I hate to say it, it isn't true.
Diana, healer, want to pick him up?
I saw the picture.
I can get him.
It's from an Onion newspaper. It's the Australia's version of the Onion.
Mm.
I saw his tweet.
Fake news.
I have nothing to do over
What
here.
the frick just killed me? Can I get up? Please?
Get a battle res on Panda.
I'm dead by the thing. I got hemorrhaged and I don't know why.
Did you get too close to where the eyelids are too quickly? It might just kill you on accident.
I don't know.
We're gonna need some help with all range. Switch to killing eyeballs, or not eyeballs, but blood. And can we get that battle res out on both of them? We have enough for both.
I think we do.
Yeah, but
We
I don't have
two
enough
at the
for any power.
moment. We have 2 warlocks.
Yeah.
They're busy DPSing. They cannot cast.
I got the paladin.
Paladins have a battle res?
No.
Well, engineers can.
Warlock got the paladin.
Oh God.
Don't forget your cookies.
Eye of
Save your
Ny'alotha.
healers a little mana.
Don't be behind me.
Yeah, watch out for that. Tanks have got to find
Corruptor's
interesting
Gaze.
places to stand. Swordfy, there's a free spot over, and
Nightmare
yeah, you found it.
Corruption.
Right here.
All range, try to focus on bloods as much as we can.
I
Big
have
bloods
Ny'alotha.
are bad; they can't be slowed.
This is the last phase, isn't it?
Yep.
I'm gonna eat a third.
Okay.
Eye of
And your
Ny'alotha.
chains will work on the. I
Oh.
think. Go.
Corruptor's
I got him.
Gaze.
Remember, as much damage as you can throw at the boss while still handling bloods.
Eye of Nessa.
Good time to use your second pots if you haven't already. Or first
Eye of
pots.
Nessa.
No judging.
Corruptor's Gaze.
There was a little bit of judgment in your voice.
Just a touch.
Not everybody's an alchemist.
Or
You
has
wanna
one.
eat it?
No.
Eye of Nessa.
Sorry, Rudy.
Nope. Ooh, he lived.
No, he didn't.
Oh, did he onk?
Yes.
And everyone who didn't play back then is going, did he what?
Eye of Nessa.
Yeah, I've got AMS again, so I can
Gaze.
eat a third.
Okay.
Okay, all DPS on him.
blue down.
Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him.
Very nice.
Oh my god.
Nice
Clean
one, Joe.
kill.
Nice. Hey. No dissonant. Now we get to go to Carapace. Do I have the ability to split party groups up? I do. Cool.
That was a one shot, wasn't it?
Yes. Yeah, I was gonna say, you guys gonna, res people?
Releasing puts you closer to where we're going.
Yeah, but you probably want to loot.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I would, but
I'm not a healer.
I don't
so
have
don't
one.
Look at me. Don't look at me. Like I'm not. A
I died
healer.
like the last 10 seconds of the fight.
Same.
I tried dealing with blood.
I'll loot the mailbox.
Okay, those guys go.
I have a feeling Jersey's probably ranting right now.
I bet he's gonna tell us how bad late shift sucks at closing.
Yeah, he's like, keep me updated. I'm like, okay, well, we just killed Ilganoth, one shot, headed to Carapace now, and he hasn't he's like, fuck! Poor Drizzy. He's probably sitting there, of course, the one night that they're actually gonna kill the instance, they gotta fucking work.
For some reason, I thought the boat was a passenger mount.
We can go ahead and pull this trash. It's the same trash you've been dealing with.
Okay.
Shadow Menders should always be first.
They didn't pull.
Oh. I didn't know that was.
Well, fine. I'm not gonna pull them if they ain't gonna come.
I mean, sounds like about the right way to handle it.
Trust me, she knows what she talks about when she says that.
Don't we all? Try to keep them together. Oh, we got an eyeball.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull them. So they're away from the damn obelisk.
Yeah. You know how to take the Sightless Watcher and oh god, and we got Tom berries.
Oh, did you all see that thing from Reddit where a guy put all his corruption gear on, went out to Barrens? He was at 620 corruption.
Jesus.
He got killed by like a gazelle or something. Yeah, it was just, he had so many things, and he took a screenshot of the size of the eyeball circle.
Oh, how big was it?
75, 100 yards.
So about the size of the mailbox area in Crossroads.
Yes.
Holy fuck. Pull him back a little bit more. That shadow under just part of the obelisk. There we go.
You wanted that obelisk power.
Apparently.
I was gonna say mages can steal that buff, but
You don't have one.
nope. And I can't dispel magic apparently.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I'll say, do you have an int scroll?
I made some more. So.
Nice. You see, we normally don't run with a mage, and it's like, if we have one, it's like a fucking unicorn. I just heard my daughter from the other room. Unicorn? Where?
Well, I have a mage, but he is my lowest high level character.
Dunberry!
Berries are awesome.
He's chilling at 421 right now.
It's a whacker.
Everybody else is higher than that, so I'll take that as an achievement.
I think my lowest is 442.
My lowest is below 400.
How many do you have over 120?
To be fair, it's my Death Knight, and I haven't really done much with her since she hit 120.
Yeah.
Rudy, did I send you that picture of the corruption circle?
Weird eyeball thing. Cutscene for anybody who'd like to turn on their sound.
I already saw that.
To use the chamber's weapons against Ny'alotha, we need to get inside his husk. Leave this part to me. After all, dramatic entrances are my specialty.
Yeah, you drama queen.
I like his pointy shoes.
You would.
The model of his dragon is ugly.
Well, it is still a juvenile. And meanwhile, every priest is going, why couldn't we still have that?
Right?
You did have it.
Still.
My Shadow Priest is transformed into it. Sort of counts.
He ugly.
Right. This is so many phase fights. But we can start by killing off all the ads. These ads, when they start to die, they pop out
Angry, are we?
little
And
fear
after I tried
circles.
so hard to impress you with
It
my
sucks,
dagger
but
handiwork.
they're ads, so you just have to kill them.
What is this side quest? Is it for the skips?
Yeah.
Warning.
If I do all the bosses one more time, I can get
measurable parameters. Recalculating.
That does not sound particularly encouraging, Mother.
I'm assuming there's a separate one for heroic and mythic as well.
Probably. That's what we're all assuming.
N'Zoth's rage seems fixated upon
I haven't
many
actually made it to
champions. Perhaps
Carapace
you
on
can
the
turn that
heroic
to
yet.
our advantage.
If they do like they have in the previous expansions, if you actually do the heroic one, it gets the previous
Really?
one.
I know HFC's got one. I know Blackrock Foundry's got one.
Nighthold does.
Nighthold's got one.
Tomb of Sargeras has one.
I think everything in
Argus has one.
Legion does, and they only started it in Warlords.
Yeah.
I can't
Because
attack
nothing.
that.
Okay, these are the
I don't think
little
Heimal had
things.
one. But Heimal was so short.
Heimal doesn't need one.
No.
And you can
Stand near other
manually
people.
skip.
Most of it, yeah.
Why am I glowy?
Somebody didn't hear my explanation. Every time one of these explodes, they're gonna drop a damage little stun thing on somebody. Stand close together.
Group hug. Boom.
Group hug.
Group hug.
Then run back.
No, you're going to die.
No, now we'll spread out, but that one was just so that we gotta be able to DPS
I
down
need to
these things and
target
not
something first.
die. If you cleanse it, it deals damage. And they can you can have multiple on you at once. So you kind of want to kill them all at the same time, and then let the dot wear off, and then kill more. And they will stop spawning as soon as we
Dots
get.
wear off.
Well, considering the fact we didn't kill them all at the same time, now it's more of a race to the
I
finish.
need to get closer.
Ooh, can I do that? No, I can't. So yeah, just pick up all the rest of them, any that spawn, pick it up, and they will stop spawning.
I think that one's Wang's fault.
No, everything is Drizzy's fault, remember?
You killed yourself. Ha.
All right, this boss has 3 phases. I'm going to have to bring up look because I can't remember exactly. Stage 1 is exterior. So basically in stage 1, we're going to attack him. Every once in a while, he will do Madness Bomb. You don't want to get hit by it. Big circle around the people who have it. Basically, don't get near them. Adaptive Membrane is the one that shields a target, absorbing damage for 12 seconds while present.
I'm assuming Rathion's will give us a second action button for our cloak.
Yes.
Okay.
If he doesn't in this first phase, I believe he does in the first 2 phases.
It says stage 1 and 2, so I'm assuming yes.
Basically, don't run out of sanity. Don't stand in the bad. A big mandible things will spawn out of these circles in the ground. 2, 1 on each side, I believe, will slam down. Might just be 1 on normal. But it'll slam on the ground. We'll need to be split up. Group 3 will be close to the boss. Group 2 will be further away from the boss. Ranged will kill. Range and should kill the top side. Melee, ignore this. You're going to be on the boss. I just split. It's going to be Godzilla and Wang on this side with one of the healers. I'll let the healers decide who stays back and who stays up front. Y'all know who's strong and who's can handle that. And then me, Sephidoth, and Norst will be up close to the boss. And basically, our job is to kill all these little tentacle things on this big tentacle. All the little tentacles on the big tentacle. In order before it goes off, or it'll kill us all. So don't let it do that. It's called the growth covered tentacle, and if you stand in its shadow when it hits the ground, it'll kill you.
Do you have to get up on it?
No.
Okay.
That's why Ranger who handle it. I believe they spawn little ads afterwards. These can just be grouped up and killed. That'll be melees. When they start coming out, we'll kill them. Other than that, that's all of phase 1. Deal with the big tentacle. Don't stand too close to people. Don't get hit by the bat. Make sure you use your shroud. It has a 3-minute cooldown. It's like a 10-minute fight. But don't worry about using it if the boss is near to its first breakpoint, which is at 50%. Because he'll automatically refill our sanity as we run to the next zone. Phase 2 is we're going to go in and we're all going to go left side. We're just going to run up the left side, kill the things on the wall. Healers keep us alive. Keep damage on the little growths. No big deal. Then we will all use our cloak at that point to pull us back down, and then we'll go up the right side, killing the growths on that side. Then we'll jump down and kill the boss again. Tank should be ready to pick him up. Again, you're able to use your cloak here. He's healing during this, so the faster we do it, the better. When he reaches 40%, he'll retreat again. Again, we'll gain all of our sanity back. We deal with all the same things, but without the big tentacle. So it's fairly easy, just burn him portion.
Edge, if you're looking at uteruses that look like that, you have a darker fetish than I really care to.
Vagina dentata!
In the very final phase, we're going to pop Bloodlust, kill him before we run out of sanity. You'll no longer be able to regain sanity, so we'll need to just handle that. Do not stand where the tentacles end up slamming down at. During this whole thing, I'm assuming Tank saw Mandible Slam.
Yeah, we've already discussed it. We know what to do.
Okay, then Yep, that's it. It's a fairly easy boss. The biggest difficulty is making sure all the little things die off of the tentacles in the first phase, because if they don't, they explode and kill everybody. If someone does get mind controlled, you have to kill them.
Maybe an upside down one.
But for like 20 seconds, you do like 1,000,000,000% more DPS, so it's worth it, right?
Sure.
Take your cloak off. Take your cloak off. Okay, Panda.
Okay, Red, reiteration. For the Tentacle Slam, can Repo and I stack together, or do you want us each on each side?
I believe you have to. I believe it's stack. You can stack. I'm not certain.
It doesn't say anything about it being an AoE. So
I was just wondering if your tanks stack together for it.
I have no idea what my tanks do.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I've just not seen it.
I'll stack with melee then.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it hit you, but I wouldn't, just to be safe.
I might try the
slams. It does say in the tooltip slams a target.
How about I stack with Repo for the first one, and if it hits me, then I'll move to melee. With the melee DPS.
That'll work. Ultimately, it doesn't do a ton of damage.
Yeah.
Even when it, gets really high stacks.
Because by the time I should take him back, mine should have gone.
Stacks,
Yeah.
It's half healthing us in one hit.
Well, no, I was just saying because if you take the 3, then by the time I take him back, my stack should have wore off if it hits me too.
That's if we haven't already beaten them to 50% by then.
Yeah. Panda!
Another good one to do a single target potion to start, because he's the only person here. We will hold Bloodlust till we're in the final room, because that's where we'll have to just burn him. But again, that phase has very little extra bits. The only real mechanical difference is going to be
dirty bits.
Everything in this place is a dirty bit.
Where is he going to be tanked at?
Right where he is. Basically, for you and Godzilla, you'll have to wait until the tentacle shows up, and you'll see a big shadow. You'll want to be on the far side of that shadow. So we'll be on the close side with the boss. Y'all will be on the far side, away from the boss. And this, as soon as we get all the ads killed on it, it'll go away. So you'll just be able to run back forward.
Far side, as in where we're standing at?
Yeah, where we're standing at is what I consider far side. Far away from the boss.
Panda.
And it moved.
Oh, hell no, he isn't. He's pretty much having to cancel all his labs.
Yeah. See, the majority of his stuff is lab, isn't it?
Probably 60%.
Yeah. Yeah, Mid-Mish, the place that I went to for my phlebotomy training, they've gone all online. The only things that, so far, that are not are the actual, like, the welding classes that are hands-on, but they're even, like, they're splitting up the classes.
Ferris decided, nope, everything is online.
Yeah.
They actually told students if you're at home, because the notice went out during their spring break.
Mm-hmm.
And
If
they're
you're
like,
at home, don't come.
Stay.
Yeah. She's ready.
Yay. Okay, everyone's set.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let madness consume you.
I think we have a healer AFK.
Yeah, Senegoso went to attend to the door.
Okay, so that did not hit me, so we're good.
And little sparks on the ground are to get your sanity back.
Black scarf covered tentacle.
Okay, here comes our first tentacle. Again, my group 3 should be closer to the boss, but do not get hit. Melee should try to deal with the antigens as best as
Black
possible.
scarf. Adaptive membrane.
I got him.
I got an antigen. What the heck is this?
Antigens are just what the things we're killing on the tentacles spawn.
Yeah, I've got a ton of them on me, and I'm gonna fucking die.
Black scarf.
I just went flying.
Okay, that thing's gone. We can
Adaptive membrane.
again, try to get all the antigens onto the boss. Cleave them down if we can.
Oh, great. Apparently my sanity meter isn't working.
Uh-oh.
Black scarf.
Okay, you're at like...
I just got teleported to Rathian.
Growth covered tentacle. Black scarf.
You want to take him? I've got 4.
Oh, we got another tentacle up. Did not see it. God, that's far back there. Do we have anybody on the other side?
No.
I'm using my cloak to get on the other side. Someone could do the same.
Black scarf.
Let madness consume you. Your weapons fail you.
Adaptive membrane.
We've lost a lot
Black
of people.
scarf.
It didn't help that I kind of forgot that we were short a healer.
Yeah. Oopsies.
Stupid.
And it went off.
Stupid antigens.
Antigens suck. What we're gonna do is elations. Basically, all of group 2 will stay further back, and all of group 3 will stay closer up, and then we will focus on killing antigens during those tentacles. There's no reason to rush the boss. I forgot about antigens.
And we're going to do a 5-minute right here. Actually, a little bit longer one since this is our halfway point.
Mm-hmm.
Tanks during that can split up with us. So, like, whoever's tanking should stay up there. Whoever isn't tanking when that thing spawns should come back with us to tank antigens. Problem is if it lasts too long, you might have to run over there to handle it.
The hospital in my town has just now restricted visitors. And they've barred all children.
Oh, forgot to say it. Happy Pi Day, everybody.
I am so sad. I had to miss my 420 Pi Day party today.
No.
I was really looking forward to getting baked out of my mind and just inhaling a pizza.
It's all the days this week. We had Mario Day.
Hey,
Pi Day.
all next
Why
month
do you miss it?
they canceled it.
Oh.
All next month.
Yeah.
What?
All next month is gonna be 420, so guess what I'm doing?
Enjoy.
Oh yeah.
Not permitted to partake. Well, I could. I'd just get fired.
My husband's of the same, too. He works for a casino and they're under federal law, and federally it's illegal.
Yep. I was told when I got hired, hey, no matter where you are, no matter what's legal in the state, it's company rules. You can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
I just come out of federal service for 13 years and I still can't do it. Nope, you sure can't.
It's like, well, shit. Fine.
Yep, pretty much.
That's why I'm glad I'm still a stay-at-home mom. It's like, I would love to be working right now, but with the shit that just came down, it's like, my husband and I were talking, we're like, maybe it's like fate that I didn't get a job yet. Alright, who set Sin on fire? Because he was roasty toasty there for a minute.
I don't know. He was chunks of meat because I put raptors on him.
I now know who's putting the bugs on me, Repo.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I fucking saw it.
You saw nothing.
And you want to know what? I have it on video evidence because I'm streaming this, and it gets saved in my computer.
I just got that toy today, so I wanted to see what it did.
Well, here.
What?
War Beast Crawl Dinner Bell.
Oh no, Repo, what? Oh, fuck you.
So Putin
Asshole.
wants to stay in power until 2036. Oh my god.
Is he gonna live that long?
He asked Parliament to pass an amendment to the
Good lord.
Well, he originally announced he wanted to do that, and then all of Parliament resigned. And the consensus at the time was that they did it as a protest to it, but there's a persistent rumor going around that they all resigned so that he could stay in power.
Resigned, air quotes.
Mm-hmm.
Resign or get retired permanently.
Always asking the Constitutional Court because the Constitutional Court has to weigh in on it. Oh my god.
Is it constitutionally legal to turn our democracy into a dictatorship? Because that would be awesome.
It would take a constitutional Congress, which has never happened. It was supposed to happen every 10 years. Just to see who's back.
Check your flasks if you need them.
Oh, I did get this one, Swarfy.
What? The hell's that?
Blood troll disguise.
You are not Yoda, okay?
I do not sound like you that much, do I?
That one.
I used to be able to do the troll from Warcraft 3 too, which is actually where that's from.
Mm. Wait, can't you buy those with tokens?
You have to cash them in.
Or what?
Is that a Lord of the Rings reference?
But as far as I know, I don't think you can gift it. You'd have to. You have to give them gold.
You can't trade it for cross faction or cross server, can you?
No, but if they make a character on this server,
No,
then
that's
you
true.
give that character the gold.
That's true.
Okay, Edge. Okay. This is for.
Elation, did your character make Lord of the Rings reference?
Yeah.
I love that.
Your character is being loud, Elations.
Okay, everyone is set.
I was really waiting for Panda to face pull. Looks like she's really close on my side.
Engine forward.
She is.
1.
Sanity's forfeit. Your weapons fail you.
Adaptive membrane.
Drizzy has shit timing for texting me.
How much sanity do the orbs give you back, right?
No idea. Never actually.
Tentacles
had
are
to eat
coming
one.
out.
Yep.
Swarfy, you might never.
Don't stand in there. Damn it.
Father.
Black scarf.
Almost got you.
Alright, go do antigens, Repo.
We have lots of here back here.
I can't yoink him.
one more on y'all's side. As soon as it down, tentacle leaves.
Black Scar.
When you're going awfully close to death.
Adaptive membrane.
Yes. Because of these stupid things.
Black Scar.
Back to the boss.
Repo, when you get back, take him.
New tentacles up here soon.
Should we put one DPS back there with a range so it can help?
Both. We should have 2 DPS back there. 2 melee.
Yeah, your chains won't work on them, Swarthy.
Boo.
Adaptive membrane. Black Scar.
Why do they have armor?
So they get a shield that he gives them. All the damage they take is dealt to them. All the damage the shield has is dealt to them when it's over.
Black Scar.
Oop, oh, I'm down.
I'm down too.
Okay.
Adaptive membrane. Black Scar.
Bring up a healer. You'll need him.
You need me to take him?
I'm at 4.
Black Scar.
I got him. Ooh, now you're
5.
5.
Growth covered tentacle.
New tentacle.
Repo, go.
He almost splatted.
He did.
Adaptive membrane. Black Scar.
From what I could see, there's what? There's one person from group 3 should be up front, and we're missing people from group 2 who aren't in the back.
Black Scar.
Only our second poll, so.
Adaptive
Alright,
membrane.
you called me out, so I've just been focusing on the hemorrhage things on the tentacle on the other side.
Let madness consume
Which group I'm in. I don't know.
Yeah, group 3 should be close to the boss. Group 2 should be further from the boss.
Yeah, go ahead and take him.
But you're almost 50%. So. Remember, at 50%, you get all your sanity back. So.
your defiance will be
Good job. Now follow him in.
And go down the left side, right?
Yeah. Rathian will come in, breathe fire, go down in there.
Left side.
Left side strong.
Left side. I can't actually see anything anymore because I'm outside.
Going to do it right.
Sure. If you want to lead them up that hallway. It's basically just kill the things and kill the growths on the walls. Then use your cloaks and go to the right side. If your cloak isn't up, you've got to run all the way around.
Adaptive membrane.
Kill the little things on the ground so we can melee can get to the spikes. The range, thank you.
Let madness consume you.
Adaptive membrane.
Unyielding void approaches.
Once these are down, I think that's the last one. You use your
Adaptive
cloak.
membrane.
Champion, guard your sanity.
And up the other side.
Void approaches. Let madness consume you.
Adaptive membrane.
This is what happens. The longer this phase
Adaptive
takes, the more
membrane.
health he gets back, and then you beat him down to 40% to get him in the next phase.
They're trying. Red.
I was just answering his question in chat.
Oh, I didn't even see it. Yeah, range, can you clear out some of those little...
Yeah, range need to be killing the cysts on the floor, please. That way melee can get to them.
Thank you. Even just throwing dots on them helps.
Let madness consume you. Your weapons fail you.
Adaptive membrane.
Watch your sanity, Panda. You might have to run back
Occipital blast.
early.
If one of the warlocks goes back, can they throw down a portal to get to the
Oh,
river?
what killed me?
Your weapons fail you.
Adaptive
Sorfi, you need to
membrane.
go back too. Looks like multiple of you are going to have to make a trip back to grab you.
Yeah, there I go.
Uh-oh.
Let madness
I'm man-controlled.
The sides didn't get killed quick enough to get people.
Blast.
You gotta watch your sanity there. If you have to run back on foot.
void approaches. No more.
Adaptive membrane.
Unyielding. Sanity's forfeit. Unworthy.
Yeah, everybody should have jumped down. And the tanks have got to be ready to pick that up.
Occipital blast.
Within my gaze. Sanity's forfeit.
Yeah, I wasn't in there, so I couldn't call anything out.
Black scarf.
Weapons fail you.
Adaptive membrane.
Void approaches.
I'm coming for you.
Mm.
Let madness consume you.
Except I'm killing the
Occipital blast.
Wayne's pet. Oh, no, no.
Void approaches.
Yeah, I really don't know much about her leaving that area.
Your weapons fail you.
Oh, I'm still
Haha,
alive.
if you're mind controlled when he dies,
I'm still
stay
alive.
alive.
Yup.
Oh, that's awesome.
I
Are
did
you
that.
alive out here or are you alive in there? 'Cause
Alive
In
in there,
there,
and then
then
it teleports us out.
Ported out there. That was good.
Okay, well that makes more sense now that I've seen it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put a gateway on the second ramp because my cape was not ready by the time I needed to refresh it.
we had a lot of people really low there from what I was watching. So we gotta get a little bit quicker at it.
I think it was just getting used to it. Like, whoa, new phase per.
It looked like everybody reset after the left side.
Yeah, after the left side, I was able to. After the right side, I was able to, but that was only because it took us quite a bit of time to get there. But
yeah, and that's probably what got people hit because he starts a little blast or whatever.
That's what killed me, that occipital blast. I was still up on the ramp. Knocked me out.
yeah, I didn't realize we had to jump down, so I actually cloaked back and then I look around. There he is. And I'm like, oh.
So once we clear that second ramp, we're all jumping down, straight down, just after the tanks?
Yep.
Okay.
And range has got to kill the cysts on the floor because melee can't get to them because they, yeah.
As far as healers go, I would say Synagosa, you probably have the best movement. Paladins really aren't that great at movement. To get behind that tentacle. To reiterate, Group 2 should be running to where we are now, this side of the tentacle when it spawns, melee included. And Group 3 should be staying close to the boss and killing him on that side.
Okay, so I'll stay up by the boss, and Synagosa can go on the other side, back over here.
Yeah.
I think as we get, hopefully, I think as we get more used to the fight, people be able to avoid a little bit more. Because what really sucks for us tanks trying to grab up all those ads is they can go through the tentacle, but
Group
we
3
can't.
is on boss side, Group 2 is on entrance side.
Hey, Red.
What's up?
Can I get fort, please?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
This is not a DPS.
No.
It does not have any.
He has an enrage, it's just excruciatingly long.
Okay.
Like what, 12 minutes or something?
Yeah, it's up there.
Okay. And I think she was. Yep, she was the only one. So we don't have Panda.
Okay.
She was.
Yeah, she said she was hurting.
Yeah.
Yeah, painkillers and pain, or muscle relaxers and pain.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go, folks.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let madness consume you. Your weapons fail you.
Adaptive membrane.
Let madness consume you.
Black scar. Growth covered tentacle.
Tentacles up.
Take him.
I got him. Go.
Your weapons fail you.
Adaptive membrane.
Sanity's forfeit.
I've got 2 up on me.
Black scar.
Don't run away, Rudy.
Black scar. Adaptive membrane.
Let madness consume you.
Black Scar.
Got him.
Okay.
Okay, the tentacle's coming soon.
Growth covered tentacle.
Let madness consume you.
Adaptive membrane. Black Scar.
If you're on tank side of the tentacle, if
Black
you can,
Scar.
run the ads over to me.
Adaptive membrane. Black Scar.
I got him.
Probably have to deal with a third.
Growth covered tentacle.
Yep, there's another one.
I was right there.
You got smished, didn't you?
Calling up as soon as we
Adaptive
can.
membrane.
If you have an antigen on tank side, bring it to me, please.
Let madness consume you.
Black Scar.
Oh,
Yeah, don't do that, Q. Bopping the tank is not a good idea. Don't do that.
Scar. Adaptive membrane.
It sure makes things exciting.
Oh, yeah, it does!
All of a sudden, I saw him coming over to me, and I'm like, what just
The
happened?
fuck? Yeah, don't do that.
Black Scar.
Hi!
If we don't get him in this attempt, I'm gonna mark us swarthy so that people know where we are
Yeah.
to run the ad.
Okay.
Because
we
we
got a
can
new tentacle coming soon, so we should be able to push him.
Take him! Take him!
Oh.
I've got 6!
You're
Okay.
fine!
Okay, wait for Rathian. Don't want to take unnecessary damage.
Or do I?
Do not relent.
Alright, I got everybody up.
Kill the deceased.
Adaptive membrane.
Void approaches. Let madness consume you. Your weapons fail you.
Adaptive membrane.
Void approaches.
We need more of the stuff on the ground cleared out, please. Thank you.
They do have little shields on them as well.
Yeah, the further in we get, the more of a shield they get, so it takes
a little bit longer.
Adaptive membrane.
Void approaches.
Okay, Club.
Club your way back down.
Guard your sanity.
Get ready to head up the other side. Good job on that first side.
Your weapons fail you.
Adaptive membrane.
Yeah, because what is the more cysts we kill, or the growths we kill, the more shield they get?
Their shield comes back periodically.
Ow.
That's why you can't kill too far ahead. But it only lasts a short period of time.
Adaptive membrane.
Unyielding. Void approaches.
Adaptive membrane.
Still watch out for people who have the mine bomb, by the way. It's hard to keep far enough away from people up here.
Okay, I'm gonna jump down.
Okay.
Oh, those three are stacked on top of each other. Okay, if you're looking low, try to pick up some things. Little circles on the ground do give quite a bit of sanity back.
Adaptive membrane.
Okay, here it comes. Everybody should try to jump down.
We're already down. Come on down.
Occipital blast.
Oh, watch out! Don't jump down.
Oh
Yeah, wait.
Okay. It's
Oh.
Okay, now.
Bubble coming in clutch.
My God. That was close.
Yeah.
Adaptive membrane.
Try to kill your way through these guys. I went ahead and took my cloak so I can try to get some damage on the cyst back here.
Bubble and Death Pack really come in clutch.
I'm gonna grab that orb.
Go.
You can't kill them all the way. You can just clear a path. If you need to, now's a good time to use your cloak.
Occipital blast.
He is open. Watch out for that.
Rudy.
Repo, take him, please. Using my cloak.
I'm killing Rudy.
Yeah, well, I needed to take my cloak.
We do have a res.
Hey, Nora, one of your pets is back here, or both your pets are back here on cysts, just so you know. They're not on the boss.
Go ahead and res. Okay, cool.
I didn't know if you wanted them on the boss or not, but they're back there having fun.
Okay, the orbs are 10 sandy each, it looks like.
Okay.
Remember,
Black scar.
8% we get all our sanity back.
Membrane. Black scar. Blast.
Champions,
Okay.
N'Zoth is luring us into the core of his mind. I dare not enter that foul place, lest I lose myself to his madness. Strike
This
him
is
down.
when we lost when everyone gets up here.
Once everybody's in the room with us,
Where you want them?
pull him a bit out of that doorway and just kill him right there.
Right there, good, or you want more?
Go ahead
Right
and
there's
lost.
fine. Yeah. That's a good time to use your second part. Plenty of room here to spread out, so.
Stack on
Medical.
tanks.
How many stacks you at?
2. 3.
Thrashing tentacle.
That's a
Thrashing
big
tentacle.
tentacle.
Black scar.
Rudy, if you get your cloak, use it.
Adaptive membrane.
You don't have any cloak. You have to grab a
Black
sand.
scar. Thrashing
I think
tentacle.
Rudy's about to go insane.
Got orbs, Rudy.
Get your orbs, Rudy. One more if you need it. You got a little bit of room.
What do they have to do this
Black
one?
Scar. Thrashing Tentacle.
Rudy, you need him again. You're the lowest.
Black Scar.
Seth, did you die in here?
Yes, I got smashed.
He's off to our right.
Thrashing Tentacle.
But
He's
you're
Never
right
mind.
there.
Yes.
He should be dead.
Very nice.
Nice.
Thank you, sir.
I'm
Those
lagging
what,
pretty bad.
3 shot?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Carapace is real.
Yo, Elation, what are the chances of me rolling for that?
Oh, if you need it, you can probably have it.
I've never even heard of that corruption. Nice sword though.
Thank you for the sword. That's what I was hoping to get.
For an old guard,
That's
who
the
claims
only thing
to
in
see
here
everything,
on these bosses we're doing.
you are
That would be an
blind
upgrade for
to the
him.
threat before you.
His slacking point right now is his offhand.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
Now, do we poke this off?
If we want to wait, Drizzy is on his way home from work.
Do we have an ETA?
He texted me that at 10:47. We were in the middle of the boss fight. That's why I didn't see it until now. I can call him real quick. Hold on.
Yeah, it is. Okay, we'll do the 5.
Alright, I'm gonna go check on something real quick.
Yeah, this one's quite complicated. If people want to watch a guide, that'd be. But I will try to explain it as best I can. But with a 1400 ping, if I get back, I'll probably not be able to actually be with you.
Red.
Okay, he said 7 to 10 minutes, and if we waited for him, he would love us.
Tell him I want him to hate me.
He said as soon as he gets home, he'll log on, so I doubt he's even gonna change his fucking clothes.
You know how long his freaking computer logs on?
Yeah. Planning on it, yeah. Most of us have rated in one form or another since vanilla.
Does anybody know if the Heart of Darkness Azurite trait counts your pre-cloak or pre-resistance corruption or your total? So like your base.
I think
Or is it
I think
after
it's
resist?
what's not. I think it's after resist.
Oh, that's poopy. So
Yeah, I think that goes for total corruption. I think.
So I have to build up 25 to take advantage of it.
Yeah.
But 80 stats is pretty good. It's not great.
Does anyone have a repair bot or anything?
We have auto hammers someplace. Is Repo around or no? Or is he killing himself with a cigarette?
Looks like the door's right here. You could probably just run through it and pop a repair mount if you wanted. I don't know where it goes though.
I think you can
know how
mount in
hard it would
here.
be to get back.
Oh, we can.
Where does it poop you out
Here.
at? Oh, you can mount here.
Hell yeah.
Thank
Nice.
Time is money, friend.
This does not bode well for my husband.
What was that?
There is a confirmed case in the county above us. He works for the casino. They have a water park. The head of the water park's husband just tested positive.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, and it's the casino. Where all the old folks go to get rid of all their money.
Yeah.
This does not bode well for the casino.
Hurry back.
They're just rank 4 of the Azerite things. Or was it rank 4 or is it rank 5?
Yeah.
Rank 4?
There's all 4 ranks.
Yeah.
The essences. And there's no power difference between rank 3 and 4. 4 is just a cosmetic upgrade.
Yeah. Because I've got one and I'm like, fuck, how did I do that again?
Yeah, the only one I've got at rank 4 is Crucible.
Yeah.
The only other one I know. Good, sorry.
Yeah, the legendary necks are all visual. The first one you get is just from getting to heart rank 70.
Yep.
And then, oh god, Aegis is Unshackled Supplies, Anima is Mythic Dungeons. If you're at rank 3 on them and you mouse over them, it'll tell you where they're at.
It tells you what to do. Currently,
it tells you for the next rank. So if you've got rank 2, but like the one out of Mechagon is just, I think it's just Mechagon runs.
I think King Mechagon drops them.
Yeah.
It's little doodads. It's a guaranteed drop in Mythic, a chance at drop on Heroic.
Okay. But the one I really want is, that I have that I really want to upgrade to 4 is Memory Lucid Dreams. And rank 4 that is Aqua Teen
Aqua Teen, yes. Fuck
which is to get all 3 followers in Azure to rank 30.
At 300 XP max a day. I'm really surprised they haven't upped that yet.
So I just told everybody about the water park thing. They're shutting down most banquets and rumors that governor is trying to get them to shut down the gaming floor. The casino's going to be shut down for a little bit. I can almost guarantee it.
The one south of Grand Rapids did.
Yeah, Soaring Eagle is still going, and the head of the water park's husband tested positive.
I'm surprised the country hasn't just shut its doors to everything right now.
Mm-hmm.
As many responses are coming out about this thing.
The next thing I'm expecting is for stores, because said earlier, Walmart at some stores is going to
7-Eleven.
non-24 hours.
Yep.
I'm expecting the next step will probably be, I'm sorry, but we're limiting how many people are in the stores.
Yeah, max occupancy is like 50.
I wouldn't be surprised
on a
if
multi-acre
through this
store.
next week, more and more businesses start doing the same.
Yeah.
I think this week's going to be really crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Although if you're in one of the gig delivery services, oh god, are you gonna?
Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah, I would right now I would say the order and pickup or have it order and to have it delivered to your door would be the way to get stuff if you're super concerned about this virus thing.
Yeah, they did the public. They did
K through 12 and any publicly funded school in the state of Michigan.
Any school. She did the thing. It was even private.
Yeah, it's is it? Oh yeah, that's right. All K through 12
Yeah.
schools is how she worded it.
Because this is in Michigan. University of Michigan was the first one to say they were going till the end of the semester online only. And then over the next 24 hours, you started seeing a trickle of all the other universities. That was like Tuesday.
Yeah.
And my father teaches at university. And he got told, I want to say it was Wednesday, is late Wednesday night is when his school announced. And I went to my kid who's in his last year of high school, and I'm like, I think the odds of you going back to school next week are pretty much down to 0 at this point.
Pretty much.
He's turning on his computer now.
Yeah,
oh my god, that's 10 minutes later.
I think he's on SSD. I don't think he's on a platter.
Yeah, it could be coming. We don't know. Don't know yet.
Honestly, I'd be okay with an Italy-style lockdown. They fucking lock down their country of like, you don't leave, you don't enter, and you fucking stay home.
Yeah, the biggest threat is when it gets, if somebody above the age of 80 gets it, the
Plan a
fatality
funeral.
rate jumps up to almost 23%. And that data was 3 weeks old.
Mm-hmm.
There was a lady in my county that just died yesterday from it. She was, I think, 81.
I don't think we're up to 33 cases now in Michigan. I don't think we've had a death yet. And New York just had its first death, and then the really scary one, which I only saw the headline. I haven't read into it, but in London they had a newborn test positive.
Oh wow.
Because there's been this misconception going around that young children are quote unquote immune from it because of how boosted their immune system.
And that's completely opposite. Their immune system is just as weak as somebody that's elder.
Well, it depends. Kind of. It depends on if they're getting breastfed. Because for the first 3 months, if they're getting breastfed, they are getting a massive boost from the breast milk. But after the 3 months, it takes. I got a feeling London probably just went to the hospitals and said, "Test everybody in the hospital."
Test everybody, yeah.
Because I saw CDC gave a briefing to Congress, and they said like half the jaws dropped in there when they said this was early this week. I think it was like Monday or Tuesday. And they said, yeah, we've tested 11,000 people in the United States. South Korea is testing that many people a day.
Yeah, I saw that similar thing.
A newborn baby has reportedly become the youngest person in the world to test positive for the novel coronavirus. The baby's mother was rushed to a hospital in London with suspected pneumonia a few days ago, The Sun reported. Once it was ascertained that both mother and baby had coronavirus, they were placed in separate hospitals overnight to receive treatment. The mother, who did not know she had coronavirus after giving birth, was tested at North Middlesex Hospital, Enfield, according to Sun, and the baby was tested within minutes of being born.
So she had it before she gave birth.
It was given, yeah.
It went through the umbilical cord.
Yep, that sucks.
Yeah.
Which uterus stuff can usually block a lot.
Yeah.
because there's been documented cases of babies in utero not getting cancer from the mother.
Mhm.
Look,
Hi!
finally showed up.
Yeah, sorry, full-time job, you know, whole being
For
an adult
now.
thing.
For now.
We just killed him.
No,
No.
I'm not. I won't be like not closing. Like I'll.
Oh, so
Well,
this is a one-off thing.
I made the joke earlier because Swarfy said that, yeah, he has to close tonight because his boss is not there. I'm like, yeah, the boss is going, nah, I'm not getting sick. You close. You're
Actually, he has like a 102 temperature right now. He's like at a.
Oh boy.
And I was like, great. Tomorrow's gonna be sick.
Is he like not showing up to work and isolating?
Oh,
Because
I have
that's
no
one of the
idea.
first signs.
What's it called? We're doing this thing through my job where all the schools basically, if you're on the free lunch program. Well, no, actually, it's any kid between 11
Most
and 1
states are
can come
doing
in.
that.
Yeah, can come in and get a free sack lunch. So
It sounds like here they've set it up to where, because I got the email. It's still light on details, so I'm sure they're still working it out. But they said basically any student, and a lot of schools are doing anybody. It doesn't even matter if you're a member of the school district.
Yeah, that's how
yeah,
my district
here they're
and the
just
one
doing
up where Lyra's
anybody.
at.
If you don't have a place to go, you can go to the school.
Well, what they're doing here so far is you come in, you get your box lunch, and some of the districts are doing box breakfast as well, and then you have to leave. But they were talking about they're going to, it looks like here they're going to try and set up a bus route system so that they can pick up probably, limited to like 10 to 15 kids per bus or something. But they can pick them up, bring them into the school, get them fed, and then bring them back home. Okay, Red, so how many fucking phases are in this fight?
I think he's sorting out groups, it looks like.
N'alotha has 2 main phases. We're on the wrong side, by the way. We need to go around it.
It's a circle. He doesn't have a side.
There are no sides.
Okay, smartasses.
Pie are around.
Son of an engineer.
Fuck off.
Pie are around, right?
Yeah. Ooh, it's a big pie.
Careful you don't accidentally right-click him, but that's the only... Attacking him is the only way to start this fight.
A toothed meat pie.
A pot pie. Sounds really good right now.
I don't think you want a pot pie made out of this guy.
Hard.
Eh.
Why are
Enough.
you RP walking?
Waiting for the explanation.
He's pacing.
And why not?
He's pacing.
Stars will all be stacked when the fight starts. The second we attack him, we'll be pulled up into the air and we'll move into our first phase with the big ad. Tanks. This falls on whichever one of y'all is going to tank first, but you both have to do it at least a little bit. Basically, one of you will grab the boss and you'll move him towards tentacles that appear, eyeball tentacles. We'll start killing them. You should mark them with a skull and have an ability to mark real fast with a skull. That way we know which one to attack next. If you don't, whenever one of them dies, all the rest of them regain all their health.
Oi.
So we have to be ready to focus one. The boss needs to be next to it when it dies. So you have to be moving him at a pretty decent click, and he's going to be dropping stuff on the ground as he goes.
I'll get Ed, you get boss.
Okay.
Boss isn't doing jack in this. When we're in this phase, he sits and watches us.
Oh, so he's a creepy peeping Tom. Gotcha.
Pretty much, N'alotha does nothing to start this.
Did
himself.
Panda leave?
Yes.
Yeah, her back.
Yeah, her back was bothering her.
Yes.
Can you fall off the edge here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Easiest way to end the encounter.
To jump off.
Yep. We need to move him. Each stack he gets from killing the things will increase the damage he takes by 100%. We'll run him all the way around till we get, back over in this direction. Please, that's how this goes. Man, I'm having... Ugh. Basically, we're going to do a circle around the boss, and this is where our bodies will be. To leave this zone when he dies, you have to touch your body again. We want our bodies to be clear and not have stuff underneath them. So the ad should be right here, and you should drag him really quickly this way because he's going to drop his first thing pretty quick. And you'll need to continue moving him because that's going to deal a lot of damage to us. And
so basically in a ring that I just did.
Pretty much.
Okay.
That is the ad phase. We'll have to do it a few times. Once that ends, we will click our bodies, come to this point. He'll be stunned from us killing his ad. We can DPS him for about 30 seconds. He will then put up a shield again. A whole bunch of cysts will start to appear. We need to burn down the cysts between us and the side over here. We want to stack up pretty decently. He's going to put a little aura on us. It's either going to have like a bit of black pulling towards him or a bit of black pulling towards the edge. Depending on which way that's pulling, I'll tell you to come inside or outside.
We're all going to be standing on the star.
This is where we'll start. This is just the start of this fight.
Okay.
But depending on which one, I'll say either go close to the boss or further away from the boss. He'll start dragging us. We won't be able to do anything towards one of these directions. You do not want to accidentally get pulled through a cyst. You'll lose sanity that way. The first thing he's going to do from there is spawn a portal. Groups 1 and 2 will go in the first portal, and you'll do the ad phase again. Because we'll be on this side, he will spawn the ad, unfortunately, over on this side. But there's no way to avoid it. The easiest way our tanks found to do it, for this will be repo, is you will run towards him, pick him up, and start taking him back this way. Because our bodies will be over there. But you're going to need enough time and enough eyeballs to get all the way back around and have it dead about the time it gets back to our body.
Okay.
Group 2, or Group 3 and Group 4, y'all get to deal with eye stalks. They'll spawn, and we'll all deal with the first set that spawns in this area before the portal spawns. Then the next set spawns way over here. You have assists, Swarfy. You should mark them for the next attempt. That way you know where to run to for the first ones, and then once you're done with those, and we're still in this phase, another set will spawn over here. You need to tank the big ones, and you need to just kind of DPS them all down. The big ones and the big eyeball ones are the important ones. The little eyeballs are going to be way off to the sides and need to be killed last. Then we all want to come back to Star while we're DPSing the boss. That way we can prepare for yet another phase transition, which is us getting pulled back and forth and all the cysts spawning up. That's if we manage to kill the boss inside. If we don't, it's a wipe. Then it'll be Group 2's turn. Or Group 3 and 4's turn. They'll take the next portal and go through and do the same thing. It's just a repeat.
All right, before we get all too bogged down, let's give this a go.
So group 2 goes into the portal first?
1 and 2 are first.
Okay.
Last phase. If we get to the last phase, yeah, I said all that. Kill eyeballs, he gets debuffs, increases the damage. In the final phase, once we get both of those phases down, we will all stack up wherever we happen to be, closest to each other. He'll start spawning ads. Those ads will do circles. People with a healthy amount of sanity need to soak those. People who don't have a healthy amount of sanity need to step out and wait until they can use their necklace. The necklace revives your sanity. So, but usually what it goes to as is after the first one, we'll all need to use it to get sanity back. And then group 1 and 3 will go in and do that whole thing again. And when they get out, they'll handle more ads. Then group 2 needs to find, or group 3 and 4 need to find time to use theirs before they go into the next portal. You have to have 100. You want to have 100 sanity before you go into that next portal, because you're going to need it inside there. You cannot move, you cannot attack, you can't do anything for 4 seconds while you channel it, or you will break the effect.
I can still hear him.
Yeah, I can hear him just fine.
Hey, it was fine for me.
I had this issue earlier with Swarfy. There seems to be an issue with connecting. If you are having issues with it, go to user settings. Where the hell was it?
Even Discord caught the virus.
All right, let's see how much trouble we can get into.
All of it.
5.
Whoa.
4,
Everybody needs to stack up.
3,
Don't pull until
2,
everybody's right here.
1.
That way our bodies are in a safe location and you know where not to have things drop at.
3, 2, 1.
Your minds remain closed. Come, mortals.
Ignore that first tentacle to our left. Go to the next one. I forgot there's one always right there. Nope, you don't want to put that. Oh, you're going that. Okay. That actually
Breathing
works out.
anguish. Mind rack. Anguish. Synaptic shock.
Okay.
Mind
Damage
rack.
on him during this part. No. Keep going around because we've got tons of time on this. And you see how big these circles get?
Oh my goodness.
Synaptic shock. Breathing anguish. Synaptic shock. Mind rack.
Does his circle have to be in them in order for him to get the debuff, or?
He just needs to be near him. We've got 3 so
Okay.
far. 4. You might want to skip one because we're going to be fighting the range on this. We got a lot of people really low on sanity already.
Synaptic shock. Creeping anguish. Synaptic shock.
Okay, so
Anguish.
moving toward, make a beeline for our bodies and kill the ones on the way. At 6 is relatively easy to kill them, but we need to be closer to our bodies.
I'm already at 20 sanity.
I'm already mind controlled.
Synaptic shock.
So you have to stay in front of him, okay.
Yeah. The
I'm mind
black
controlled.
circles drain a lot of sanity.
Creeping anguish.
So see, like I've still got 40 left, so nah, it's over. We didn't kill him fast enough.
Synaptic shock. Anguish.
And see there, right there is his little AOE, and that'll appear on both sides.
Anguish. Anguish. Anguish.
And of course he goes damage reduction when he does that too.
Anguish.
If we're dealing enough damage, that's perfect, Norit. But if we're not dealing enough damage, he will drop those stacks. They only last about 10 or so seconds.
Repo,
like
fuck
10 or
you.
20 seconds.
Huh?
You do respawn, literally like right next to this.
I've still got one of your diseases on me. Blood plague.
He looks like an ox that had his head split open.
Yeah, I was hoping that the tank would mark which eye he's going to run to.
You still got that keybound, don't you?
Basically, if you're going to tank, pull him to the right, we should ignore the one that's closest to us here and go to the next one on his inside and just keep inside instead of trying to go way outside.
Okay.
Because he's going to have 6 tentacles between us and there. All the tentacles don't need to die. We need to only kill the ones that we need to on the way across.
So the ad is the trigger for the phase, not the tentacles.
Yes, the ad is what we're killing. Yeah, there should be 6 or 7 between us on the inside wall.
We got set up as soon as we transition over. I'm going to yank the ad first. Swarfy's going to leap over to the first kill tentacle, and then she'll taunt it off of me. So make sure everybody gets behind her. It'll be somewhere in this neighborhood.
Yeah, this first tentacle that'll be right next to us is a no-no tentacle because that's going to drop the purple stuff directly on top of us, and people will go insane before they can tap their body.
That just sounds way wrong.
Whoa, that was early.
Mm-hmm.
And once we get this down, DPS will be able to kind of preempt which tentacle we're going for. Oh, we killed that one way too early, it looks like.
Creeping anguish. Mind rack. Synaptic shock. Mind rack. Synaptic shock.
Take him out, kitty car, to this next one.
We're going to be down 1, so...
Synaptic shock. Creeping anguish. Synaptic shock.
Okay, next one, and then we're going to go ahead and kill him.
Synaptic shock.
Now that no
Mind
tentacle can
rack.
become a tentacle we use.
Yeah, pull him back another 20 yards or
Mind
so.
rack. Synaptic shock. Rack. Creeping anguish.
Alright, kill him here, tap our bodies, get the hell out.
Mind shattered ego.
Good job, tap.
Anguish. Anguish.
It's more important to get your sanity back than it is to attack Ny'alotha at this point, because we will be destroying him in the final phase.
So we use cloaks now, right?
Yeah, basically, he's killable. Like apparently there are groups that have been able to kill him in these little extra phases, but it's definitely not required. All right, no more damage. Be ready to kill cysts or neurons or whatever they call them.
Mind grasp.
Okay, we
We're
need to
gonna
run
get pulled
away
to
from the
him.
boss. Away from the boss. So follow me. And you want to try to stack up right with me, and you'll be safe.
Oh, I screwed up.
All right, tentacles are up. We all kill these first set of tentacles. Rain should try to, multi-dot, whatever you got to kill off the final ones. We need to interrupt the eyeballs if we can.
Mind. Tumultuous burst.
Be ready for our first portal to come up.
Tumultuous burst.
Make sure you got plenty of sanity. Paranoia. You need to get with the person you're paranoid with, and you need to stay away from people you're not,
Tumultuous burst.
or you'll be afraid,
Void lash.
and that's my fault. That next portal should be up here any second. And Mind Gate. That's where we'll need to be. If somebody can put a marker there for me, I think I might be able to reach it. There we go. That's
Is that
where
group 1 or group 3 first?
that's going to be 1 and 2 first.
Void lash.
And you just stand in there, and our body's going to float up. The second one always has 2 and a big tentacle. 2 eyes and a big tentacle.
Then
And
just
that's
kill everything in here.
Eternal torment. Tumultuous burst.
For the outside group, y'all handle all these things. Just kill them all. And deal with paranoia.
Tumultuous burst.
For inside group, we
Lash.
just do the same phase over again. We do the same thing we did in the first one, except we have less people. So when we're in there and we have less people, that means we're going to need more of the little eyeballs or the little tentacles.
Eternal torment.
Yeah, where Carapace was a joke, Ny'alotha is not.
I don't understand what I'm supposed to do after I got in the portal. I guess we went the wrong way.
No. Unfortunately, there wasn't anybody alive.
Okay, I was like, I'm just all alone down here.
Yeah, nobody else was alive, so.
So we do the same thing we did the first time.
Yep.
Kill that thing, kill the tentacles that is on. Correct?
Oh, I have just the
Yeah,
thing.
inside the portal for that phase is all the same. Except for the fact you need to have more eyeball. You have to kill more tentacles.
And I didn't move him quick enough away from where we started.
If you remember what I said, you should run at him. Because
And then
he's gonna
pick him up. Basically, we start as soon as we intersect.
Yeah. So you're gonna want to run and just take him to the first tentacle you see to get it killed, because you're gonna need a lot of them to get back, and
But
then take
also
him around the outside edge.
Bodies.
Yeah, you like on that first one, we don't want to end up that close to our body. Yeah, there's 2 groups of 3 ads outside. You should have our help on the second group of 3. That you have. That's how fast that should go. We should, in tentacle phases, we should be stacked up in front of the boss.
It's just moving as a group.
Yeah, it's more like people need to learn to move with everybody.
Yeah, that would help. People are definitely getting ranged.
Yeah. Like, people have got to. That's what other people have got to learn. So you're in the right with what you're saying. It's just we have to kind of move with everybody.
And yeah, I marked the tank so that you at least know where we are. If you're in front of the tank, like if you're literally in front of the character model, you're on the wrong side.
Did you take my condom? Really?
Yes.
Fine, I'll be blue square. During transition phases, you can stack with me and I'll be in the right location, not to get pulled through any cysts.
And it's just bladder boy.
Yeah.
But that's like doing that is the phases. Swarfy, did you manage to put down any markers for where those things are spawning for you?
I am not able to.
Alright, sorry.
You're not able to?
No, I've got something that's suppressing the raid frame pullout, and it's not showing up for me, and I gotta figure out what it is.
Okay.
Time to disable one at a time.
Aw.
Elation, can you put them down if they give you assist? That'll help y'all out immensely if you know where you're running to for the next spawn.
What am I marking?
Where the tentacle groups spawn.
Okay.
On the outside. And that should be where they spawn both times. Yeah, we killed that first one way too quick, but people weren't ready for it. But we were able to kill it with 5, with just barely the 6. So we've got the DPS to push him a little further.
Man, I love Reefer.
Get off my
More
brainwave.
wow, less smoke.
Man,
Are you
I
ready,
just
by the
worked
way?
12 hours. I am.
No, there really isn't much point on a timer for
5,
this starting.
No, no.
3.
Sure there is.
2,
I like the pre-pot.
1.
Your minds remain closed. Come, mortals. Glimpse the infinite truth.
Don't kill it too quick.
Don't kill it yet. Get off it. Wait for the boss to get under it.
Little damage isn't too bad though.
Synaptic shock
Okay.
anguish.
Tanks, let us know where you're going. You're both vocal, so you'll be able to actually speak it too. Like if you plan on skipping one or.
Yep.
Just go to the marked ones. We'll come on to this one next.
Synaptic shock.
Do we need to?
Yeah, probably.
Mind rack.
Yeah.
Dude, if my fucking eye spawns out of me one more time.
Go to skull. Go to skull. Go to skull.
Creeping synaptic shock.
It's also good to get used to getting 7,
shock.
because that's how many you're going to need in the next one. When you're doing it with less people, you need 7.
Synaptic shock.
Want to kill him now? He's at 6.
No. Kill him now, but continue to drag him towards a tentacle in case we don't make the DPS. Because you'll need to learn to do that for the next one.
Creeping anguish. Shattered ego.
Because if those stack drops, you're almost guaranteed not to make it in time.
Father, click on your corpse.
Do you guys play in the same room?
No, he's across the hall.
Just open up the doors and yell at each other from across the hall.
Okay, stay near to each other. We're about to find out where we're going. Okay, near the boss, near the boss. Stack on the square. Okay. No. Okay, group 1 and 2, be ready to go into the thing. It'll be spawning on triangle. That marker I put over there. Remember about paranoia, so stay spread out right now. We got paranoia coming. People without paranoia should stay very still. Let the people with paranoia go around you.
Tumultuous burst. Tumultuous burst.
Remember, it's better to be away from your paranoia target because that's just extra damage for the healers than it is to get close to people who aren't your paranoia target because that's damage to your sanity.
Mind gate.
Portal is for me.
Yep. Group
So
1 and
groups 1 and
2
2
should be there. I'm dead. Yeah. So X is where the next one is. So Swarfy, that's where you have to be.
I'm already standing here anyways.
Yeah. But I mean, you have to be there just a little bit earlier than these.
No, okay.
Well, you were down a healer
Synaptic
there.
shock. Corrupted mind.
So you just gotta get everybody up out of the way.
Tumultuous burst. Tumultuous burst.
Okay, I think I kind of get it now.
Yeah, a lot of the damage we're taking during those phases is
Standing on the thing.
well, yeah, that not like the tentacle there wasn't tanked in time.
Synaptic shock.
We were down a healer.
Tumultuous burst. Tumultuous burst.
When you're paranoid, you need to run to the person you're connected to.
Tumultuous burst.
Yeah, you'll see like you'll have a diamond and they'll have a diamond. You need to get as close to them as possible.
Eternal tumultuous burst. Tumultuous burst.
Yep.
Yeah,
You
and
wanna
then you have to stay pretty close.
you wanna hold their hand until that goes away.
Tumultuous
y'all can run and jump off
burst.
because everybody else is dead.
I can't move.
Creeping anguish.
Oh, that's
It's
good.
just repo right now
Tumultuous
anyways.
burst. Tumultuous burst.
All right.
Vanish. Sick, I
starting to
didn't
get the
lose my
hang of
food
it.
buff.
Sorry about my chair.
No, you're not. Yeah, typical tentacle thing. If there isn't somebody next to them, they probably start AoEing, I'm guessing.
Oh, I forgot they both spawn at the same time. So yeah. So group 2 and 4 should be head, or 3 and 4 should go ahead and head off to
The far one.
the X, yeah, the X location.
Okay.
I forgot they spawned at both times. That's my bad.
Okay.
Problem is with paranoia, you can get marked with both sides.
Mm-hmm.
So be ready to have to run to that side. Like I said that time, it's more important for you to not be near your paranoid target because that's just going to deal some damage to you, healable damage, than it is for you to be near someone who isn't your paranoid target because they are going to frighten you and lose sanity.
So do we top off our sanity before we go inside portal?
Yeah, that was my mistake. I had like 20 sanity before I went in the portal.
Yeah. If you're not getting hit by anything, because there's only a few things that deal sanity loss outside. Red circles on the ground deal sanity loss. Don't stand in them. The eyeball tentacle thing, as long as it's getting kicked every time, you won't have sanity loss. So it's actually relatively easy to keep yourself at 100 sanity.
Even in the portal, you mean?
No, outside the portal.
Okay, I was
before
gonna
you
say
get to
in
go
the portal, it was like
No, in the portal, you're going to lose about 10 every few seconds.
okay.
and we're gonna be moving through. And if you touch that big circle, you're gonna lose a bit there. It's gonna nick you each time. But for me, when I come out in the first phase, I don't bother with my own necklace until I'm ready to go in the portal. I don't know. I didn't have a 6+ cloak when last we did this with my group.
Okay, everyone's ready. So, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Actually, no, your cloak will get rid of your corruption effects. Like if you have something following you or your eyeball is up and you use it, those will go away.
Mind rack. Synaptic shock. Anguish.
Okay, take them. I will mark.
Mind rack. Synaptic shock. Mind rack. Synaptic shock. Mind rack. Synaptic shock.
How many stacks is he at?
Anguish.
4.
4.
This will be 5.
Mind rack. Synaptic shock.
And then take him to this one.
Mind rack. Mind Synaptic rack. Shock.
Nuke him.
Pull them out.
Yep.
That's going to grow bigger than it is.
Mind rack.
That little checkerboard circles on the ground. That's something
Shattered
important,
ego.
Right? Okay, click your bodies. So damage is all. All right, start killing a bunch of these. Make sure not to neglect the ones too farther away. We're getting pulled towards them. You need to go outside.
Oh shit.
Anguish.
Fuck.
We got all sorts of spread out there, guys.
Yep.
Anguish.
All right. Group should stay with their designated groupings. Paranoia will be in 10 seconds.
Void lash.
Wow, that's a lot of paranoia.
It pretty much only hit group 1 and 2.
Void lash. Mind gate.
Portals up. Make sure you've got your sanity back before you go in.
And that's group 1 and 2.
Yep. Tank, be ready to run towards him.
Eternal torment. Tumultuous burst. Void
Take him
lash.
to the one behind.
You still gotta kill the one that's actually there.
Void lash. Synaptic shock.
Oh, this isn't good.
You're taking a lot of sanity in there.
Yeah, I got disoriented in the black stuff, so I'm about to.
Yeah, you're. With that one, we'll kill the first one, then you'll need to skip the next one. All right, kill ourselves. That's gonna be it for this one.
I claim this flesh.
Anguish. Synaptic shock.
Okay,
to
I
Moltres
need a
first.
few minutes.
Yeah, now the tentacle slapping us there was not a good
Eternal
one.
torment
I just
to
forgot they
Moltres
both
first.
spawned at the same time.
I claim, within the sleeping city, you will slumber forevermore.
Bet is floating.
Yeah, it should be Bull and Q with the first set, and just Synagosa with the second set. Inside there isn't really that much damage.
I don't know about that.
Except when you're
Yeah, I was getting demolished.
I feel like there's more damage in the port than there is outside.
except when you're on the freaking black shit on the ground.
If you're not in the black shit, they're really, I mean, just little bits of eyeballs. Yeah, I don't consider the beginning of the fight to be the first.
Oh wait, so am I messing up the portal then, or are we going in the same one on the second one?
Who is this?
This is the Pally Healer, Bull.
You should be, you should be going in that one. Yeah.
Okay.
It should be Synagosa staying out and the two Pally healers going in.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
We go in the first tentacle.
Yep. And all the DPS that time for group 1 and 2 saw where we were killing that first tentacle. That'll always be our first tentacle.
Now, how do you know if he's pulling you inside or he's going to pull you outside?
There's this string of black that'll start pulling off of you while the cysts are active. If it's pulling you towards him, that's the way it's going to pull you. If it's pulling you away from him, that's the way it's going to pull you.
Oh, okay.
And we should all try to stay right here and just kill the ones around us. Don't try to spread out, because you're just spreading out your DPS.
Yeah,
So
I was
really
waiting for the call out, and I got eaten up by that one on that last go.
Yeah, we got way too separated. There was no good spaces to sit.
I might have to run into my dad's room and click the body for him.
What?
He can't find his body.
He doesn't have to find like his body. He just has to click the pile of body.
He just has to
Well, he
click
can't
on the
find
pile.
Well, he can't find any of it.
Okay.
It should be right on this star. We should
Yes.
Everybody you should just have to click towards the star icon.
Yeah, because there will be like a gear.
And there's a gear, yeah. When you mouse over it, there's a gear.
We are getting that first one down pretty well. And DPS start learning the way they go. Because that's our tanks will get used to where they're heading, and they'll start to get into a rhythm, or at least they should. No promises. I mean, hi tanks.
Am smart. Get bashed in face.
Yeah, but if you're stacked right underneath this star icon, your body floats up to the star icon. That's just how I click it. I just click for the star.
So is there really anything else to the fight, or is it pretty much just getting our rotation down at this point?
That's the first phase. It's what we've seen right there. Is kill tentacles outside, handle the phase inside. do that twice over, and then go into the final phase, which is burning the boss and killing the ads.
Okay.
Once you get to the final phase, you're almost like that part of the fight's so much easier. On normal, there's almost no sanity loss in that.
Is there a ton of damage in the final phase going out, like raid damage? Should I be sure to be like have cooldowns for that phase, or can I use them in the portal?
It's a long fight, so
okay.
Try to space out your cooldown. You will find I found it a lot harder to heal the early portions than the end portions, because in the end everybody's gonna be stacked on top of each other.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've been like, I could blow through mana pretty quick in the beginning. It seems like I don't want to get to the last phase and.
Yeah, interrupts save lives in most of this fight. Other than that, it's getting used to your sanity in the final phase. Just don't take it too early.
Really, Cat? You like lemon cake?
What? Lemon cake's fire.
What did I do?
Not you. He's talking to
like
his kitty cat.
cat.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, I'm dead.
He had to go get some sugar.
I had to get something to eat. I've had too much caffeine, so I'm starting to get twitchy.
Little cokeheady.
I'd say until he's up to 5 stacks, I'd say the opposite of that, Nora. You should be focusing eyes, cleaving the ad, because you just don't do enough damage.
Yeah, I'm not to the point where I can hear my heartbeat yet, but I'm getting there.
Your chest doesn't hurt yet?
No, actually it is. That's why I had to go get something to eat.
Oh my god, that hurt.
But this is also not a fight you're expected to one-shot either. I think I have 31 wipes with the ones I have tonight, so.
Seth.
Thank you, Elation. I need background music.
Yeah, what's up? Sorry.
Just wanted to make sure you're here. Is this gonna
No,
be...
I'm not really here. I'm a meat popsicle.
Okay.
Multi-pass.
Hold in 3.
Ow!
Ah!
3.
2.
Uh-oh.
Alright, who hit the boss?
You just really don't want me to pre-pot.
Nope.
Gotcha.
I apparently had him right-click, but wasn't actually in melee range. Right,
Really? I got him.
Synaptic shock. Creeping anguish. Mind rack. Mind Synaptic shock.
This one next.
Mind rack. Synaptic shock. Synaptic shock. Breathing anguish. Synaptic shock.
Yeah?
Synaptic shock. Mind rack.
Nuke him.
Mind rack. Creeping shattered ego.
Okay, kill the ones around us.
Mind grasp.
It's pulling us towards the boss, so we need to get away. Be on square for a safe location. tentacles are up.
Eternal Torment. Void Lash.
Can anybody get that? Because I cannot.
I can get the next. Never mind.
Okay, paranoia's out. Let people run around you. Try to work our way to helping out.
Void Lash.
Next tentacle group.
Mind Gate.
Okay. First set of groups should be ready to go through. Make sure you get your sanity back.
That's group 2, right?
It's group 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Alright, I'm in the portal.
Void Lash. Eternal Torment. Synaptic Shock.
I claim this flesh.
God dang it.
You should skip this one next time.
Okay.
Because we're not going to kill it quick enough. Yeah, he didn't get the buff, so he'll probably lose
Void
what we
Lash.
have.
Synaptic Shock. Eternal Torment.
Fuck! I'm fucking dead.
Synaptic Shock. Void Eternal Lash. Torment. Synaptic Shock.
Let go of hope.
Void Lash.
Let's see, this
Eternal
is the
Torment.
last tentacle we want to have to face before we end up pushing him. But he's out of time to die.
Vanquish.
Okay. It is officially our end time. All in favor of extending straight to him for next week?
Aye.
Aye.
Eternal
Okay,
Torment.
we will extend straight to him. Once we drop him,
Corrupted Mind.
I'm thinking we do an exploratory surgery into
Tumultuous
heroic.
Burst.
We will take a look at healing. We might end up having to need Rudy. Elation also volunteered, so we might.
Your big issue right now is the fact that you're running.
It's still people are getting used to the fight because I didn't know that the red swirlies would actually make you dizzy.
Yep.
And
If you
run
get
around
hit,
in a circle, and then you run around in a circle for a long enough time, the black ooze gets underneath your feet, and all your sanity goes bye bye.
but yeah,
It
we
does.
are at a gear disadvantage as well. He's
Yeah,
definitely
that
not wrong about that.
damage in the portal phase is crazy.
I don't know how
Holy
many.
shit.
Yeah, I don't know how many times.
Kitty cat, the charging cable for my headphones is not a play toy.
Yes, it is.
I like how you have to say kitty cat now.
Yeah, eye level wise, we're pretty solid. There's only a from highest to lowest. There's only about a 12 eye level difference.
Really?
Yeah. Highest eye
highest?
level I'm seeing right now.
465.
Is-
You've got people with
yeah.
443.
How are you seeing this?
Details does
Details
it.
tells me.
And Catalina's
Problem is if
still
you have more
gearing.
people go inside, you have less people outside to handle tentacles. And
Yeah, it's my offhand.
they will they will spawn more tentacles before those die if you don't kill them fast enough. And then you only have one tank
Oh,
out
this druid
there.
fucked up.
Yeah, everything looks kind of good except my offhand's 390.
Yeah, the big issue here for that one is going to be learning the fight, of course. You also have you're not going to have the gear if you continue to go straight through. But I know y'all also do a one night a week. It's kind of hard to get all the way to the end in one night.
Well, that's changing.
Maybe.
No, that's fucking changing.
The issue is we gotta find people who have another availability during the week.
I mean,
all in
Corona
favor of
time.
2 nights a week. Say aye.
Me.
Or
Only
type it.
only during for Corona time. Because we don't really have much to do. Unless you're Drizzy.
What?
Oh. Yeah, this
you
one
talking
night
about?
a week is not.
You saying I don't what?
There's too many bosses for one night a week.
Oh,
Well,
no,
to a
you have
point.
your,
I
you still
mean,
have
we
your
did.
job, Drizzy.
I didn't know. I started a job.
This always
No,
comes
you
up at the
still have
start of raid.
Yeah.
It always comes up at the start of raids because we're still learning bosses as we're going. But last week we did 8 bosses in one night, and we started an hour late, or almost an hour late. So we've extended out to 4 hours, which is about the max I'm willing to go for one raid night.
And if you miss one night, you're fucked.
You
That's
are
the thing.
fucked.
Yes.
Drinking Wang?
No, I'm
So,
not.
as because I mean, we cruised through the next 3 bosses we had. We practically one-shot everything but one of them.
Mm-hmm.
So as we get more familiar with the fights, because like last week I even had to get a refresher on the last 3 that we killed. So I am open to the idea of a second night. Historically,